Okay, guys, listen up, please. Listen up. We have 4 games to go this season, and we are 3rd in the table. Now, we were brilliant last time out, and today it is Southampton at home and Chelsea away. So I want you to get out there, and I want to see 11 Danny Ings on the field. What's that, Martinez? All right, 10 Danny Ings and a goalkeeper. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Aston Villa. It is episode 11 today, and with 4 games to go in the season, we find ourselves in 3rd. We host Southampton, then we go to Chelsea, a struggling Chelsea down there in 14th. And, well, Spurs did us a massive favour. They beat Arsenal, so Arsenal have 3 games to play and now 2 points back. And Manchester United here are 5 points back, though, with the same amount of games to play. They are away against Everton on this particular match day. So, not much to catch you up on, to be honest. We've pretty much come straight back since last episode where Danny Ings, 3 goals against Manchester City, just carried us on his back. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing to watch. Now, we're expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from Southampton. We're expecting them to be a gegenpressing side. They currently sit 7th, and this is what we're doing in terms of a team. So, Martinez in goal. You'll notice a change in formation. It's Corta and Carlos at the back. It is Chambers, Kamara, and Digna, with McGinn and Ceballos in front of them in midfield. Coutinho will provide support, hopefully, for Ings and Ollie Watkins. Now, one injury to update you on, our backup goalkeeper, Olsen. It's possibly season over for him. Jed Steer will come onto the bench. He's fine as a backup. Obviously, we'd hope we don't need him, but if we do, you know, there's probably worse backup keepers we could have, I would imagine. And in terms of suspensions, Pedersen is still suspended. Arezzo is available, though we've got him on the bench because reasons. And the other person that was suspended is Konsa. Again, he's on the bench because reasons. I don't know why. We'll leave him on the bench anyway. All right, let's go play Southampton. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. We've got Bella Ketchup in defence for them. Ward-Prowse is a very good player, particularly in FM, but he's a good player in real life as well. And yeah, well, we can see the rest of the team sheet there. And what do we want to say to this? This is a chance to check. Did they beat it? They must have beaten us last time. I think ignore the praise. Play without any pressure on you as always. Diego Carlos has been a big fan of that. Now, I'm not going to say anything else because that's a pretty good reaction as far as I'm concerned. All right, and here we go at Villa Park for the second last time this season. The reason we're playing like this, they are a gegenpressing side, so I'm just trying to sort of keep the middle of the park with options, I suppose, in terms of passing the ball, and then obviously get the wing-backs to provide the width for us. So hopefully that'll work, though we've got a free kick to defend here. A part of my thinking as well, Ward-Prowse over this makes me nervous. Oh, and I had reason to be nervous. Southampton take the lead, which is not what we wanted, obviously. That's all fine. Yeah, part of my thinking was to get Ings and Watkins in the starting lineup, which may backfire. I mean, the issue is that we don't have Leon Bailey. That'd take a little bump off the end of the wall there. Kamara, I think it might be. Let's just encourage them. Plenty of time. It's their first shot on goal. And we have had more of the possession. All right, here we go. Kamara to Ceballos. Ceballos, nice outside the foot pass to find Digna. Digna, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there, but it didn't work. Watkins nicks it off. Catch-up, though. Watkins! Oh, the goalkeeper makes a save. And we will have ourselves a corner. Let's go attacking since we're behind. Coutinho to take. Coutinho into a good area, and it's flicked away by Ketchup. And that will do it for the highlight. But signs of progress there for us. Ceballos is looking anxious, which isn't ideal. And I'm wondering if I'm seeing enough here to change the formation up for the second half. Digna McGinn with a flick on. Can we put the pressure on here and win possession back? They go all the way back to the keeper. And let's see what becomes of this. We go and put some pressure on. We should get that back. Chambers, no one anywhere near him. Forward for Ings. Ings, did he lose out there? I think he may have. Diego Carlos. Not Diego Costa, as I insist on calling him 9 times out of 10. And, oh, the passing is just not quite working. I wonder if we don't pass into space, Ings. Ings with a nice ball through for McGinn. I think he was onside. Can McGinn find the finish? He looks for the chip, and it is nowhere near it. All right, let's take it off play ball into space. I just wonder if they're gegenpressing, if that's maybe hampering us a little bit, making life a little bit more difficult for us. Kamara wins the header. We get a flick on there towards Ings. Ings looking for Coutinho, but Mings will find him. McGinn, forward for Watkins. Watkins, it's picked up by Digna. Digna looking for Danny Ings. Danny Ings, touch, shoots, scores! And, oh, it's onside, isn't it? We're checking with VAR. I suppose the good thing with VAR is that if it's onside, you'll get it, and if it's offside, then you don't get away with it, which is the disappointing thing. But it is onside, and it's 1-1 late in the first half. And Danny Ings, number 17 this season, he's looking very, very good. Digna, good ball. Look at that first touch. Takes it away from the defender. Danny Ings is honestly, he's playing like a just man-possessed right now. He is putting us on his shoulders, as I said, against Manchester City, and just carrying us into this Champions League, potentially. And what a finish. Inside of the post. A thing of beauty. So I don't think there's too much need to change what we're doing. It's working more or less how I wanted it to. The only shot they've had is that free kick. The only shot of note, I suppose. Don't lose faith. We've created as many chances, and eventually, yeah, the scoreline should reflect the dominance that we appear to have had over this game. So we'll get back out there. Digna on a booking makes me a little bit nervous. We do have Augustinsson we could bring on, and I think encourages the highlight started there. Coutinho with a free kick in, and Che Adams is coming away with it. Now we've got a lot of men back. Surely we can nick this off him. No, never mind. He's played it off. Kamara, that's going in. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Well, we kind of got away with that a little bit, didn't we? I thought that was dipping in, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. 15 shots we've had, only 4 on target, which is slightly worrying. Let's try a demand more, perhaps. And we've got a highlight out of it. And let's see what we can do with this. Coutinho, can he put pressure on the goalkeeper? Coutinho working hard, which is good to see. Oh, Korta has taken down his man. McGinn's had a go and missed. And that has missed everybody, thankfully. And no one got a booking either. Chambers now on the ball. Diego Carlos. I'm going to have to think now who it is. Carlos spins, turns, pivots, gets it to Korta. To McGinn. Back to Kamara. McGinn again. Can we probe our way through here, I wonder? You can see that they are definitely counter-pressing, aren't they? Trying to get this ball back. High line. We just need someone to make the run, don't we? Then be able to find them. Ceballos with a nice little flick on. Ings over to Chambers to Ceballos. In there for Coutinho. There's the run from Watkins. And he finds the goalkeeper. And we will have a corner. Can Coutinho find a teammate's head here? We haven't seen Diego Carlos get a goal yet this season. Is this his moment? No. It's headed away. And that is that. We've got a free kick, to defend now. And that's a penalty. It's never not a penalty, is it? I've never seen it not given. Oh, and we need Martinez now. It did seem rather harsh. Come on, Martinez. We need you, Emmy. Maitland-Niles to take it. Oh, Martinez sticks out a big leg. And we have saved the penalty. Now, is that a momentum shift in the game? All right, I think... Oh, wait, we've got a highlight here. I think I'm going to switch it up and go to wingers. Ceballos is going off injured, which makes that a little bit easier in terms of what we would need to do. Digna with a throw, and let's see if with 10 men we can go and find the back of the net here. Coutinho should get to that. Brings it down. Coutinho! It's over the top. And we will now make these changes. Okay, so in the end, we just have to make the one sub. Ceballos, who's got a knock anyway, comes off, and Bailey comes on to play wide left. Watkins will play on the right as an inside forward. And we'll just see if we can maybe catch them out with a quick, cheeky change in the way we're playing here. Let's encourage them. All right, let's do that, I think, and let's maybe look to exploit the flanks as well. Is there a winning goal in this game? And if there is, let's hope it's for us. Carlos, wide there for Chambers. Down the line for Ollie Watkins. Watkins looking for, but not finding Ings. Ings, oh, could he have done a little bit better with that? Ball over the top. Carlos is there again. They just seem to have maybe a little bit extra space in midfield now. Of course, we've taken a player out of midfield and moved them wide, so that would make sense. Kamara knocks it down. Oh, but he can't find the run of Coutinho. Carlos is beaten. Oh, no. And it's a goal for Southampton. Devastating, devastating. Doesn't even seem enough to say. Let's bring you on and let's bring on... can Despotov give us something in the late moments of this game? Let's try berating. We've got a corner now to defend, and that is away. Still there, though. McGinn should get to that. And here we go now with Leon Bailey, who is quick. Despotov is in the vicinity, but Bailey goes himself. It gets nicked off his toe, though. Despotov puts pressure on now. And... oh, dear. Oh. Oh, didn't confirm the bloody changes. And we've lost to Southampton. They are a good team, but we didn't deserve to lose that game, but we didn't take our chances either. 61% possession. Should have won that game. Yeah, that is a blow, isn't it? We really did need that. So, I mean, thankfully, we haven't lost anything to Arsenal. It's just a matter of what Manchester United does now against Everton. Ceballos injury is not too bad. Korta reveals my fury. And, yeah, well... let's go and see what happens in the Manchester United game. And thankfully, in the 91st minute, Everton have gone and beaten Manchester United. So, as you were, we are okay for now, though it does bring Southampton into things a little bit. All right, we go to Stamford Bridge, coming up next. Okay, welcome back. We are getting ready to face Chelsea, and we're almost having each other's seasons, aren't we? We're up there in 3rd, and they're all the way down there in 14th. So let's hope we can keep them down there, and they can do us a favour and let us have a go at the Champions League for a change. We're expecting a 4-3-3 from them with inverted wingers and a deep-lying forward, and this is the team that we are sending out. Martinez in goal, Digna, Korta, Carlos, and Pedersen, who's back from injury. These two as a defensive duo, I'm almost going to go as far as to say they're on sort of last chance saloon here. They've not particularly been outstanding ever. So we might have to go back to Mings and Konsa. That'd be a thought, wouldn't it? Carlos, who am I talking about? Douglas Luiz and McGinn are in midfield. It's Watkins, Coutinho and Bailey as a winger, though, please, Leon, with Danny Ings going up top. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. They are a Zinedine Zidane coach team these days as well. Who was Potter? Who was the manager at the start? Was it Potter? Anyway, someone got sacked, obviously, at some point. Let's go with the pressure on them. Go out there and cause an upset. I can get on board with that. Or fist pump. Go out there. Make me proud. And hopefully they will do just that. All right. And here we go. Stamford Bridge. It'll be tough, won't it? It's one of these where they have a good team on paper. Obviously, they've not had a good season. But... these are always tricky games, aren't they? You'd imagine confidence is not going to be the greatest for them. But yeah, we need to rebound from that Southampton. I wonder a little bit if changing the formation was, in hindsight, not the thing to do. I possibly did the wrong thing for the right reason in trying to attack and win the game, as Digna wins the ball back, gets it for Bailey. Bailey's got Coutinho in a little bit of space. Coutinho finds Danny Ings. Danny Ings on the shoulder. Danny Ings in the back of the net. He is a god. Danny Ings, number 18 of the season, gives us the lead at Stamford Bridge, and what a goal it was as well. A sweeping counter-attack, and no sooner had Digna won the ball back in our own penalty area than Bailey, Coutinho, and then Danny Ings had combined to give us the lead. Look at that first touch, and the second touch as it's falling off his chest. That is brilliant from Danny Ings. All right, 1-0. And let's see if we can go on with this a little bit now. We just need to defend properly, which we've never really done at all this season, have we? Sporadically, we've had good games defensively. But, I mean, even Southampton, you wouldn't say it was a bad game defensively, but we conceded 2 goals, albeit one from a free kick, as Digna gets caught in possession by Ziyech there, and Martinez is in the right place to stop any chance of a goal. We'll tell them to focus. Just be a little bit careful here. Chelsea are on top, certainly in terms of shots, if not possession. Pedersen's not having the greatest game, but we get to half-time. 1-0 up. Point the finger. Don't get complacent and see what we can do here in the second half. Now, there is a part of me that thinks, do we go more defensively minded here, drop Coutinho back? But no, let's not. Let's keep going at them. Let's give them some praise. We're doing well. And Pedersen now with a throw. Pedersen back to Carlos. The cross, no, he goes all the way back to Martinez. Forward there for Quarta. And there's a ball over the top looking for Bailey. He's quick. Is he quick enough? He is. Goalkeeper's in no man's land. And Tralabar gets back to head it off the line. Still, though, Leon Bailey. Gets past James, but highlight comes to an end. All right, let's see if we can put pressure on them high up the pitch here. They lump it forward. It's won back by Quarta. McGinn for Ings. Ings with a flick on header. But Mendy is there. And again, highlight continues. This is becoming a very long highlight. They are doing their best to play out from the back. And to be fair, we're doing a decent job. Watkins wins it back. Watkins to Ings. McGinn, can he win that? No, but Carlos should pick it up. Oh, it's a heavy touch off the chest. It's Aubameyang. Oh, and he just about gets back. Enough pressure on there to maybe... It was a tough shot anyway. It possibly wouldn't have mattered. But you'd rather him be there than not. We'll praise again. Pedersen maybe just struggling, as is Douglas Luiz. A little bit of match sharpness issues there, perhaps. So let's get on Kamara and let's get on Callum Chambers. Ings up front is looking a little tired. Let's just keep praising them. They've switched to a 4-4-2 now. All right, so what we're going to do, if that's the case, we are going to go with three centre-backs, just so we've got that extra man over. Hopefully, we're still going to have a lead when I get the chance to do that. Good ball for Digna. Well played by McGinn. Digna's got Bailey. He goes beyond straight into the penalty area. Maybe not quite what we needed there. Coutinho, though. Kamara for Bailey. Bailey plays it through for Danny Ings, and he has a second. It's number 19 for the season. But that's 6 goals in 3 games now for Danny Ings. He is absolutely man on fire right now. And it is 2-0 to Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge. And after losing at home to Southampton, oh, how we needed this. Bailey did really, really well, didn't he? Threaded it through, and Danny Ings in front of goal. He was never going to miss that, was he? 82nd minute, and he delivers us a second goal. And perfectly timed run as well. Wonderful, wonderful stuff in front of goal from our Aston Villa side. Oh, now should I have changed and got that third centre-back on? Oh dear. Cross comes in. Carlos is there, heads it away. Watkins flicks it down. Coutinho flicks it on. And let's see what becomes of this. I just wanted to say, too, the way that this series is going... Obviously, today we've got this one. The series will end on Monday. Danny Ings for a hat-trick. A second. Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. Somebody stop him. He's cheating. It's another hat-trick for Ings, away from home to a giant of English football, and it is now 3-0 to Aston Villa. Glorious, glorious stuff. And Bailey, again, heavily involved. He's just got to play every game, Leon Bailey, doesn't he? But yeah, so we'll finish it on Monday. Tuesday, the game should come with its full release. I don't know if I'll be able... It depends what time the full release is happening, and with my kids' naps and things like that. Depends if there'll be an episode of The Impossible Dream to start on Tuesday. I think that's the release day anyway. What I'm going to do is, if anybody wants to continue on, pick up this save file and go on with it, I'm happy to make it available for everybody as well. So, yeah, just let me know. Comments. We'll pop up. Discord's probably the easiest way to do it. But yeah, just let me know, and yeah, you're more than welcome to carry on with this. So, Arsenal and Manchester United are still to play, but we've put the pressure on them massively now, with 2 games to play. If Manchester United don't beat... whoever they're playing, they will be out of it, and that will be us in the Champions League, will it not? So we emerge with unlikely victory. Danny Ings, once again, he's possibly the best striker I've ever had at Aston Villa. He is just absolutely killing it. I mean, he's always got the ability and the potential to do that, but it's one of his best seasons of his career. It's his second best season in the Premier League, and well, he is just looking an absolute star right now, isn't he? But there we go. That will do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. We'll be back next time to finish things off at home to Wolves, who are, of course, coached by fellow Australian Ange Postecoglou. And if we get a win there, that should guarantee us the Champions League before we even have to go to Old Trafford on the final day, where we can walk out there and brag about our top 4 finish at Arsene Wenger style. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villa. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.